Okay, welcome. Thank you for joining this session. My name is Dick Hill. I'm with ARC, been with ARC a long time. And we have excellent speakers here to help you understand and hopefully help you find out whether your plant is performing to the level that you expect it to do. And we have some excellent examples. And I'm going to go through my presentation rather quickly so you get to the good stuff quicker. So to begin with, there's a lot of business issues that are going on. There's things like the effectiveness of your plant, but also the effectiveness of your enterprise. There's information barriers, there's competition, there's variable costs, et cetera, et cetera. I won't go through all this, but your objective as a owner-operator is to maximize your ability to produce products to specifications when they're needed. Also, you no doubt, as an enterprise, have a excuse me, have a governance program. And the governance program basically is to say, where am I going to invest my money? Where's the next best thing? And in fact, it may not be automation. It might not be top of mind. Even though automation performs very well and makes a lot of money for you, a lot of companies take it for granted. So one of the things we want to talk about here is how important the ability to automate and the ability to improve your automation can be to your bottom line as part of the governance program. So to make sure, we want to know how your assets are performing. And a lot of times, like I said, assets are performing based on their physical capabilities, but also by the automation and the operational technologies you've applied to this. And what you want to look for is to put this into terms that the governance program can appreciate. You want to know how much they have to invest, what is the return, and how long is that return going to last. What we have found through studies we've done in the past is that the amount of money put into automation can turn out to be relatively small compared to other improvements that you put into your plant, but the return over the life cycle can be huge. Automation can make a big difference going forward. So if you think about your plant as being consisting of machines and technologies and people and processes and methods, it was designed to do a particular thing. Sometimes it underperforms. Sometimes it doesn't do what you thought it was going to do. And occasionally it might even overperform, but it's not sustainable. So what you need to find out is, where is the maximum performance that you can get out of that plant? So we prescribe that there ought to be an assessment done on your facilities to determine that. But being engineers like a lot of us are, we tend to put it in engineering terms. And what the governance organization needs to know is, what is it in financial terms? How do I compare this to other opportunities to invest? What you want to do is you also want to look at risk versus performance, and you want to pick the lowest risk and the highest performance. At the same time, you want to do value for your effort. So you want to get the most value with the least amount of effort. So those are important things to get out of your assessment of your facilities. And in the end, you want to remove any performance gaps to increase the amount of money, and of course at the lowest capital expenditures. This is the way business is expecting it to do. You don't want to disrupt health and safety. You obviously have to be secure. It has to be maintainable and so forth. So project development is, of course, an important step in this. And you want to make sure that you have a team that's looking at the aspects of your project, making sure that you are not leaving people out who are important to the decision making. A key success factors is whether you have the experience and tools to perform this assessment. If you don't, there are people that can help you. They can help you quantify what performance you should be able to get out of your assets. Obviously, you want to have a solid plan on how you're going to go from finding out how much improvement you're going to be able to make, to getting it approved and moving on to the project phase. Again, balance risk with reward. So the question is, are you able today to quantify what your plant's performance capabilities are and what the risk factors are to improve that performance? So what we want to do today is talk about those opportunities.